just want to acknowledge a few of them. First off, our families, Heather's families here in the back there, Joanne and Ronnie Romero and Jackie and Cheryl. Raina's family is here, and where are you? And Jean is taking pictures for us. Our project manager and our mom should be here, running around somewhere. My family is here, right in front. She flew all the way from Baltimore. My Aunt Clarita, my father Tito Mendoza, my son, the one that was just my son. We couldn't be here today without all the support. We've been so fortunate to have so many great friends that have helped us along the way, and I want to just acknowledge quite a few of them. When we first started, it was the SBA that gave us our start and helped us create our business plan. Here today we have SBA District Director Heather Luzzi. And with her, she's crying, she's making and with Heather, she has the SBA team with her. If you could please stand, Chris Kirsten and Chris Vincent. 15 years ago, when no one believed in us and we didn't have any money, there was this wonderful local Sacramento bank that trusted us with money and let us borrow a little bit at a time with great due diligence. We have the president of the bank of First Northern Bank here celebrating with us with our 15-year relationship. Thank you so much for your support. We also have with us, of course, our distinguished mayor. He will speak to us right after, but one of the other people that helped us is a wonderful association, the WRMSDC Western Regional Supplier Minority Divisional Supplier Council. Cecil Drummond. He came all this way from Oakland. And if you wouldn't mind, I also have, is Carol Boyer in the house? Where is Miss Carol Boyer? She's not here. She'll be here soon. And if you guys could just allow me 5 more minutes. In this 15-year history, the one question that everyone keeps asking us is, what's your secret? How did you guys do it in all these economic times and everything that's happened? And Sid, stop crying in front of me. And so with all the wonderful friends and colleagues that have helped us along the way, I wanted to share with you our secret recipe, the sauce that created the magic that allowed it to happen. Not our secret recipe. In 15 years' time, we started off in a little office in Sacramento. It was a coffee table, and in 15 years, we did it all through a can of Spam. And with the support of one man in particular, that started the story of the can of Spam. So let me tell you a little bit about that story before I introduce him and allow him to say a few words for us. 11 years ago, we had prepared to do a contract. Many, many years, blood, sweat, and tears went into getting this contract. Lo and behold, we actually won. 6 months later, nothing. Not a single phone call, not a single email. We received nothing from this contract we spent years pursuing. I was a little bit upset about this and wanted to take matters into my own hands. So I do what salespeople do. I stalked the people. This is where I met the WRMSDC and Cecil Plummer and his group. We found that there was an event happening in San Francisco, and the Supplier Diversity Director of Suppliers for Lockheed Martin would be attending. His name was Bob Thompson. I made it my mission to be this man's friend and to find him and introduce Search Pros. And so I went to San Francisco, attended this function, stalked him like a creepy crawler that I am, and on his way to the bathroom, side noted and said, Mr. Bob Thompson, my name is Myla Ramos. I am with Search Pros. We won your contract 7 months ago and never heard from your company again. Could you please tell me what I need to do to actually start performing? And he said, Myla, I need to go to the bathroom. I I've never received a single email from you. You must have been in my spam. And so do me a favor, call me tomorrow because I'm here for an event. Me being a salesperson I am, wouldn't take that as an answer. And I said, okay, sir, thank you so much. I will absolutely call you tomorrow, but please don't forget me, the person that is in your spam. On my way home that day in San Francisco, I had an idea. I didn't want him to forget me, so I stopped by the closest Walgreens, bought myself a can of spam, covered it with my business card, dropped it in a box, filled it with 100 other business cards, Federal Expressed it to him the next day, 9 a.m. guaranteed delivery, signature required, with a big note. Please don't forget me, call me. My name is Smilah, I'm with Search Pros. 901, my phone rings. We will forever be grateful for the opportunity that this man has given us. And over the years, spam has meant so many things to us. But I want to give you it as an acronym so you remember. We have a lot of small business owners here. We have a lot of people that are here for the economy. And I want to tell you what SPAM stands for us today. S is to start. If you ever had a dream and you want to pursue it, you have to start. When we started 15 years ago, Heather was pregnant, I just had a baby, and the economy was crashing. We didn't let that be our excuse. You have to start to make it happen. P is for perseverance. Unbelievable challenges will come to you. If you do not have the passion or persevere, it will never happen. So you have to persevere. A is for adaptability. Everything changes. That is the one constant in life. And if you do not push yourself out of your limit and adapt, it will never become anything. And finally, M is to maximize. Do not let life's circumstances determine who you are. I am an immigrant with no money in my pocket, didn't speak a word of English, $10 in my pocket, and I stand before you today. Please stop crying. I stand before you today because of this great town. Mayor, thank you so much for this opportunity to bring you this beautiful new building and all these opportunities. Just this year alone, we helped 1,500 people get jobs in the community. We are now in 37 states. Can you believe that? From a room 100 square feet big, just outside the corner. Our humble beginnings at SPAM has opened the door. But we will forever be grateful for the man that took my first phone call, the man who introduced SPAM into our lives. Please accept our humble and most sincerest gratitude, Mr. Mark Thompson. I'll just hold it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm blessed, I'm thankful, and I'm proud to have known and met these wonderful ladies. While I told you the story about the stalking, the bathroom was a little creepy. The fact that she had me up on her mobile device to have a picture of who I was genius. I had never seen anybody do that before. That's what really stood out. It's like, wow. I had heard about Search Pros, and she didn't go into details. They beat out hundreds of companies vying for this contract for Lockheed Martin. So not only did they get down selected to 2 in the country to do it, then she began to grow and look at how can I get in. Space Systems, was the first one that decided to use Search Pros. And in that first year, the metrics were phenomenal. And I began to say, hey, Lockheed, RMS. The other business areas of Lockheed. I won't go through the acronyms. And today, I'm proud to say they have all business areas of Lockheed Martin, which is awesome. So I'm happy and I'm proud that we grew past that business relationship and we're friends. I'm currently retired, but they thought enough about me to invite me to their ribbon cutting ceremony and to keep including me in what's happening in their lives. So I am actually, or feel like, a part of the family. And for that, I thank you guys. And much more success.
And now, if we could invite Mayor Steinberg to say a few words, then we'll go straight to
Lila, Heather, Raina. So I'm sitting over there listening to all this, taking it all in, and I just had this one thought. I wish everyone could turn off cable television and come here and watch this, because then they would see there's a lot right in the world. How about that? Because this is an incredible story. I love the spam story and what it took to get here, but when you step back and think about this story and what you have done represents what we prize about the values of our community and our society. This is what's right. First of all, 3 women own a women-owned business. You know, in an era where we have made great strides, no question about it, but man, we still have a long way to go. The story of how you started with the cardboard table, and the difficulty in your early years with a prior client going under and then having to figure out what do you do. The story you just told about what it took to meet Mr. Thompson outside the bathroom and to get him to say yes. There are so many lessons here for our community. There's so many lessons here for young people, especially young women, to see in real life and in real time that if you have a dream and you're willing to work hard, because a dream is just a dream, unless it's combined with whatever those SPAM letters are, that incredible things can happen. And look at the people you're surrounded by here. You've obviously created this incredible following, not just clientele, but also people who admire you and who love you and who see you as an integral part of our community. So I want to welcome you here to this new building. I wouldn't have missed this for anything, because you've given me a real shot in the arm as I go about my day working on some of the difficult issues. It's a reminder that there's so much good in this world. There are so many people doing good and great things. And I look forward to seeing you grow, to go from 37 states to 50 states, to how many countries, and to know that you started here in Sacramento. Thank you very much.